We have a 1928 M1 Thompson submachine gun. It is fully automatic. It was, and the history on it, and I asked since I was a rookie because the gun always fascinated me. And I got a different story every time I asked. Now, well, that was Al Capone's. Well, I'm like, really? You know, why isn't it in a museum or something? The bottom line is, you know, never let a good story get in the way of the facts. We're not sure. I can tell you this much, that we sent the serial numbers off to the ATF probably 20 years ago. And basically said, gun's not registered. Really? They said, well, we're gonna have to confiscate that gun. And I said, well, no, it's our gun. You're not confiscating our gun. Well, they said, well, you can never trade it in to a distributor or whatever for new firearms. You can keep it in your vault and use it for training purposes. So I've trained with this gun, and I gotta tell you, it's a lot of fun to shoot. But it's interesting, and you know, there's so much storytelling that goes into this weapon. Be quite honest with you, we're not sure. We have no empirical evidence of when we came in possession of this gun. However, I did come across where we were teaching the Boy Scouts in 1961 how to use this weapon. Chief Retzloff was spent a Saturday with David Crockett, chief for the day with the Boy Scouts.
David Crockett.
Yes, I thought that was a joke myself, but it's here. It's in the Times. It can't be wrong, right? But I was amazed at that, and as you can see, they have quite a few firearms on the table, and they're giving a great instruction to the Boy Scouts. And I thought that was great to be able to find that. Secondly, this was in the Army for years, and we actually, doing our research, ran across that in 1966, this tear gas gun and this case were presented to the Munster Police Department by the Munster Junior Women's Club. And we thought that was great. They were a hardy bunch back then. So we really appreciate it, and when you can really document it like that, it's great. Unfortunately, I just don't know. Some of the stories with the Thompson was that Hammond had a big raid and got some of the weapons, and they were handed to, they just gave one to us and we put it in our armory. Hopefully one of these days maybe we will find someone who knows exactly what happened, but I've heard so many stories around this gun. I just don't want to perpetuate a story, but it is a neat piece of history nonetheless. This gun, I was told, would be in the neighborhood of $20,000 or more if we were able to sell it because of its age. But nonetheless, it will be with us forever. We've talked about now being a little more responsible with our artifacts and presenting them better. So I was actually speaking with Lieutenant Pyrick before this, and he said, well, I can build an impervious case for this and we can display it somewhere. So we might end up doing that.